Since the introduction of rail system in Nigeria, it has been one of the cheapest and safest mode of traveling across the country in the 70s and 80s. No doubt this mode of transportation brought succor to many who could not afford the luxury of traveling by air or road. After so many years, the train services went moribund and was resuscitated by the previous government and subsequently inherited by the present administration that is investing huge amount of money to revitalize and modernize the sector for efficient service delivery. This sector, however, has been under threat by hoodlums who are bent on vandalizing the train tracks across the operational train corridors in the country, thereby causing derailment of the train. The recent is the Kaduna Abuja and Abuja to Kaduna incident, which happened 3 times in less than 2 weeks.
If there's adequate checks and balances to monitor the movement and the usage of the tracks when nobody is available, like what we call in security the ungoverned spaces, when those tracks are not being used immediately, there should be a mechanism to monitor if somebody is moving toward that place or not.
The pattern have been building up in the last 8, going to 10 years. It started first from the fact that the railway lines were not working. So a market, let me call it a black market, developed from those that use the metal. The market for it is there. I think the law enforcement agents have to do something about that market.
It didn't start today. If you remember Itakpe, the Itakpe rail line was vandalized a few weeks after installation. The Abuja-Kaduna rail line has been vandalized several times. The fact remains that as long as people remain poor and there is nothing incentivizing their going into business, then the tendencies for crime will continue to increase.
Notwithstanding, these illegal activities can be eliminated and possibly eradicated through the use of technology, among others.
Our critical infrastructure is the responsibility of all the citizens to protect them. So as a citizen, when they bring such items, you should be able to say, no, you are not buying. And when you do not buy those things, the people will be discouraged.
And they should embrace the technology, put all those track lines under surveillance and monitoring, and also provide security to safeguard it, because they are national assets and it is the responsibility of government to protect national assets.
It is therefore believed that if all the necessary measures are adopted, there will be less derailment of train in the country.